Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next review of the next episode of Yashahime Princess Half Demon, episode 19. Princess Aiya and the Beniyasha hunting. Now, this episode, it was alright. I mean, I didn't expect this one to be that great because considering how the previous episodes been good after one after another. And I said before, it wants us to take it easy on all the excitement for all the episodes we've been getting. So yeah, people say it's a filler episode, yeah, but I think it was an alright episode. I mean, there were some pretty decent moments still, give it that. But just really quick though. But the next episode I am looking forward to seeing because they're bringing back another character, which from the previous show of Inuyasha, which I'm looking forward to because I was wondering when they're gonna bring some other characters from the previous show back. So which I'm looking forward to, but I'll talk about that in my discussion, the next preview discussion for episode 20. So that's all that aside though. But talking about this episode 19 right now. Now this episode that there's this princess by the name of Aiya. She wants to both bounty hunters and demon slayers to fight. Well, she was talking to Hisui and the other two demon slayers, saying that where's the chief, but Kwaku's not available. So she wants them to participate in this contest against these bounty hunters. So if we show these bounty hunters, which was the one is like a lady, a granny. I would say granny, but we'll say she kind of floats a bit. But then you have the ninja, and then the muscle one. And then Moroha gets dragged into it, and Takachiyo gives her a nose, saying so they gives her this note, and which tells about later. And then Setsuna being with the bounty hunters, with the demon slayers. So it's basically to fight one another. And then Setsuna said, well, she'll do it, but don't let Toa know about this. So we see Moroha talking to Toa when she's packing up and leave. And Toa's asking what she's doing, and she said not much, but maybe you not to say anything to Toa though, but she kind of makes it obvious how the way she talks, So then just a large scale battle, and Toa's like, battle. So obviously she has to go, but she already left, and we see Kilala again, which is nice because I like Kilala, So she rides on Kilala to where they're going, and then this whole contest begins. With the bounty hunters on one side and demon slayers on the side, and we see that the demon slayers they catapult those not pipe bombs, but they're pots, but they explode. It's like they used previously in the Black Hair Toe episode when they fired against the mountain to eliminate the sage venom that was made by Nikosin. They use those catapults to fling those bombs around. So they're firing at them, exploding everywhere. The bounty are running around, whatever. Moroha's like, what is all this? Like she doesn't fully understand what's like, which is later the end I'll get to though, but she's like all confused about stuff. And then when Setsuna wants to fight Moroha, which we see later Setsuna and Moroha use their abilities, like the cyclone, the Crimson Dragon Wave right here, and then the Cyclone Burst right here going at each other, which is nice to see, colliding with each other. But when Toa arrives, and she's like, what are you guys doing? You can't do this. And then Setsuna's like, don't interfere or else I'll defeat you as well. And one of the issue I have with it, though, is the princess, the Princess Aiya. I did not like that. I did not like that princess. Just the way every time she's like, I thought that was annoying. I thought she wouldn't shut up, and I did not like her. That's what makes the episode not that. It has decent moments in here, but it's not that great, though. But seriously, I did not like the Princess Aiya. She was like way too mouthy, and so every time she laughs like that, I just want to be like that. Just shut up. But and then we see Takachiyo in disguise as one of those bombs to which that was kind of like, it's kind of weird when he sees this, when he's disguised as other things other than him transforming to the bigger version of himself to fly, though. But it was kind of weird looking, especially he's the bomb and also turns his faces on it. It's weird. And then when Moroha gets hit to try to protect Toa, because Toa says, "Oh, if you want to do that, I'll protect her," And P-Sweet throws his Hiraiko, but it doesn't barely, it hits a tree, but it doesn't break it, because, with Song, wherever she throws her Hiraiko, it breaks a lot of things. So I don't know why when P-Sweet throws it, does not break a tree, it just barely scrapes it. Or you could say he was holding back, maybe. I don't know. But then also, Moroha gets hit, and then we see, when she lands behind some grass, we see a poof. Which means, well, I kind of saw that, because when Toa thought to think that's Moroha, I was like, oh, and then turns out that was Takachio in disguise. Which the thing is, okay, hey, a reference to Shippo, because, how with Shippo, even a Hachi, to transform into, went to either Kagome or Moroku, okay, we see him, he can disguise himself as a human, so first time is the first time we see him disguised as a human, so because, like I said, with Hachi and Shippo, they can disguise themselves either as Moroku or Kagome. And after that's weird. And then after that, those other bounty hunters, they're never seen again. We see them they're all scattered around, running away, and then we never see them again. Okay. And then we find out that the whole contest was a fixed thing, because it was Takachio says it was all scripted, it was all a lie, scripted, whatever, and because here's why Hisui wanted to do that, because they win, they became one of the princess's forces, be set up for life, money wise. But when then Kohaku comes in, tells them that we don't do it for money, we just do it to help people. So I thought it was kind of a nice line there from Kohaku, a nice line. And then it turns out that the princess the princess Aiya is actually the daughter of was it Donjo? He was the emperor, which we saw in the first episode when Toa was taken captive, when Yotsume, the owl demon, was there. The other guy was there, His Excellency. Yeah, so she's the daughter of him, which is okay. There's a connecting right there from the previous episode, from the first episode. So that was his daughter, and the reason why she did it because when Setsuna and Moroha, when they were rescuing Toa, when they ran past her, she got a little bit of mud on her Komodo, and that upset her. I'm like, really? So the whole reason you put this elaborate contest up is because you got a little mud on your little outfit? Really? I thought that was kind of dumb for her why she wanted to do that. So, yeah, I did not like her. I thought she was annoying, especially when she laughed. I thought she wouldn't shut up, So, and the reason, the whole reason behind this whole thing, because her kimono got a little dirty by a little speck of mud. Okay. Yeah, that's why I think this is an okay episode, because she's part of the reason why it's not great, because of her. But like I said, it had decent moments in it, and after that, when Toa, because Moroha and Setsuna she's like walking ahead of them, and they're looking at each other like she's really mad at both of them, thinking that she's gonna be really mad at both of them because earlier Setsuna said that you're too soft, and all that, what she said, how stuff that she said before, right? But it turns out that Toa is not really all that mad. It's a nice moment where she hugs both of them. So that is a nice moment where she hugs both of them, saying, I'm just glad both of them are okay. So you get a nice moment right there, so. Yeah, because, Toa is because, how the way she was raised, in the modern era, so that's why she's not that's why she's all soft and all that. But hey, that's how Toa, because of Sota, raised by her adopted father, Sota. But it was a nice moment where she hugged both of them. So yeah, the Princess Aiya and the Beniyasha hunting, it was an alright episode. But so you got some decent moments, like, we say Moroha and Setsuna fight each other with their techniques colliding with each other. It's a nice dialogue moment with Kohaku, and a moment with Toa hugging Moroha and Setsuna. Yeah, the reference to Shippo and even Hachi, and when you see Takachiho disguised as another person. But but the whole the princess I did not care for at all, because I thought she was annoying. I hated when she laughed. I did not like that. Even the first like the 5 seconds when I saw her, I instantly did not like. When I first saw her, I did not like her within the first 5 seconds. Basically, I knew it was how she was going to end up turning up. And the reason why she did this is because she got a little speck of mud on her kimono. Come on. But yeah, so that's why it's an okay episode. Like, I knew it was not going to be one of my favorite episodes, not easily, but it was an alright episode. But I understand that they wanted to tone it down because hey, we've been getting too many good episodes and all the excitement was going on. So they just need to give us time to catch our breath, right? And it's a filler episode, but you can say it. But I'm alright with this one, so it's alright, okay at best. But the next episode, I'll be the preview of it. I'll be talking about the next video, but which I'm looking forward to. And it's gonna be another flashback episode though. But it's nice to see a return of another character that I liked, because I wanted to see other characters, not from our main cast, but characters from the previous show of Inuyasha to pop up again. So I just nice to see, but I'll talk about that in the next episode preview discussion. But this one here, episode 19, it was okay. Not great, not one of my favorites, but it was an alright one. Decent moments, but yeah, this is what it is. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my discussion of the next preview for episode 20, and we'll see you all later.